Hello everyone, welcome to your monthly reading. I will be doing a reading for the month of October 2015, and I'll be using the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. So, when I was shuffling the cards, I saw the color white and the number 11, and I feel like the month of October will be focused around new experiences, but also new ideas coming in. The ideas feel like they'll be very creative as well as beneficial for our life and our well-being. But I also see that October will be important when it comes to manifesting. I feel like we'll be doing a lot of work manifesting our desires and manifesting the things that we want, working on manifesting changes, things that we want to change in our lives. Another thing that I saw too is that willpower will be a focus, so I feel like we'll be somewhat tested by the divine, but I feel like it's a test of our willpower, because it feels like we're going to be pushed, or we'll feel a push by the divine to make changes, and to see if we can utilize our inner power to make these changes. And I sense for some people it will we'll be doing a little bit of shadow work too, to see what's been holding us back, or picking out things that have been causing fear or have been causing us to stay stagnant, things that have been holding us back for some time, things that might have prevented us from making changes. So I sense that being a focus. I sense home being a focus as well, focusing on details regarding the home. And I also saw the color pink, so I feel like some love will be a focus as well. So the first card I picked, positive thoughts create positive results. So I feel like with this card, I sense a few things going on in this card. For this card, I sense that one, it's going to be very important to pay attention to your thoughts. One, for the purposes of manifestation. So I feel like we're going to be needing to keep our thoughts very positive because our thoughts will be manifesting quickly. Okay? Another thing that I sense with our thoughts is that we need to pay attention to the sudden ideas that come in from the divine, or ideas that just come in out of nowhere, because I feel like that's going to be signs from the divine and things that we can take action on. Okay, things that'll be beneficial to us in our life. Another thing I sense too is that a lot of these thoughts will be very creative. I sense a lot of creativity in all the colors here. So I sense we'll be using our creativity more in the month of October. So this could be related to the arts, but it could also be creativity when it comes to manifesting our desires and being creative when it comes to bringing forth the life that we want. I also sense that some people might use crystals to manifest their desires. So I feel like some people will be using like clear quartz or some sort of crystal that'll help to manifest desires. Okay? The next card I picked was Eternal Love. So this card feels very beautiful because it feels like, for those who are in relationships, it feels like there will be a deepening of the connection, or it'll feel like the love will be deepening between two people. It also feels like there will be more expression of love. So it feels like if you're in a relationship, you two will be expressing how you feel about each other. Feels like there's going to be a lot of support and a lot of positive communication. It also feels like trust will be deepening. So it feels like for some people that are in relationships, it feels like you'll be getting a sense of like, wow, you know, this connection is really strong and I really can rely on this person. So I get that from this card. And I also get a sense of, from this card, for those that are not in a relationship, it feels like you will be working on opening your hearts more to this kind of love, because it feels like some of you have walls up, or you have restrictions placed around your heart chakra when it comes to love. So it feels like you'll be working on opening your heart chakra more to be more receptive to love whether it be from a significant other, from friends, from the divine. It just feels like an overall expansion of the heart and removing barriers from the heart chakra so you can be more receptive to love. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from this card. Next card I picked was Have Confidence. So I feel like Archangel Michael is going to be working with us to increase our confidence, but I also feel like Archangel Michael is going to be helping us to feel more confident in ourselves, more confident in who we are, taking pride in who we are, what we stand for, what we do, and also having the courage to make this known to others. Like, this is what I desire, this is what I want, this is who I am. So we'll have a sense of pride in ourselves and who we are. I'm also getting a sense too that he's going to be helping us to balance and expand our solar plexus chakra, so we have more of a sense of inner power and confidence. I'm also hearing too, though, that exercise can help with this. I feel like exercise can help to clear and expand your solar plexus chakra so you feel more confident. I sense a power animal lion coming through to assist with inner power and confidence, but also courage. So having the confidence to move forward with any changes you want to make, or with anything that you'd want to do, just anything. So your inner power will be increasing. Another thing that I sense from this card is that Archangel Michael will be helping us to establish boundaries. So I feel like these boundaries are needed because there are people, and I actually feel like this is due to like people at work, maybe people that you work with, people on your job, or people that have a tendency to take advantage of the time that you put in to work, or your time, your energy. It feels like we'll be working on placing more firm boundaries so we can protect our energy and have more time to ourselves. I feel like that's required as a, for a greater sense of self-love and confidence in ourselves. I also sense that when we take care of all these confidence issues, it's going to help us to attract more opportunities and also feel more joyful. We're going to attract more abundance through working on these confidence issues. Okay, so that's what I'm sensing here. Next card I picked was Spend More Time Outdoors. Now with this card, what's interesting about this is that one of the main things I sensed here was a sense that the divine is encouraging us to read more and write more. Yeah, I know, it's funny because this says spend more time outdoors, but sometimes with these cards you get different messages. There are different messages that'll pop up. So I get the sense that the divine is encouraging us to read more, to write a little bit more. I feel like it'll be good for expressing our feelings, and also will help with emotional balance as well as manifestation. I feel like it'll help with manifestation as well, writing down what we want for ourselves. But I also do feel like generally it is about spending more time outdoors. Now, it is going to start to get a little bit cooler, so you don't have to sit outside in the park all day. You could just be going for a walk and setting the intention to cleanse your energy, to instill peace, to ground. Okay? I actually feel like grounding is going to be needed in the month of October, so I sense that's one of the reasons why they're recommending spending more time outdoors. I also sense that prayer is going to be important too, because I get a sense that we're going to be needing, or we're going to have a need to surrender to the divine, because I sense that surrendering is going to be important when it comes to manifesting what we want. We're going to have to relinquish control or attachment to the outcome so we can get what we want. You know, sometimes when we control things, they don't necessarily work out in our highest good because it's all about what we want and when we want it and things like that. So I sense surrendering and prayer being important as well. So I had two cards fly out, so I thought I'd put them in this reading. First card is, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. So again, I feel like manifestation is coming through. And also what we mentioned before about inner power and us having the ability to take action. I actually feel like taking action will be very important in the month of October, and I'm getting a sense of people actually taking action out of frustration or being anxious or just being plain tired of where they're at and feeling like things maybe aren't going as quickly as they want, or they're not going the way that they wanted. So I feel like people will be taking action now. There's a sense that, of course, surrendering is important, okay? But we also have to be aware of our ability to make changes in our own lives. So surrender the need to control how things will pan out, but don't be afraid to take action when it comes to getting what it is that you want. Our free will and our willpower is very important in these situations, okay? Last card, last bonus card that flew out. Your home is protected by angels. So I feel like mainly this card is going to be about finances and anything concerning money and our ability to maintain our home life. So I feel like some of us will be paying attention to working on finances, managing our money, so we can make sure that we're maintaining a home life that is comfortable. But I also feel like the angels will be helping us with this. So they'll be helping, even sending people to assist with any kind of home situation that maybe isn't the best or you're not comfortable with right now. So I sense the angels helping to bring people into our lives that can help us with the situation. Okay? So that was the reading for October. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you around for the next reading. Okay? Take care.